Green friends, hope you're doing well. Hope you have a good day. It's about 11 a.m., 50 degrees out, nice and cool, warm, how you want to have it. It's a little bit colder for us Floridian. So what I have done with this helicopter is that I have added ATTI mode. Thank you to RC Honest Review website or YouTube channel. I was planning to do this for a while, and maybe like 6 months ago, but I never got to it until now. So this Motion RC RotorScale Huey has angle mode, GPS mode, and then manual mode. And angle mode is definitely beyond my skill set. But let's get this burn the air first in GPS mode, and we'll talk about the ATTI mode and angle mode. So GPS mode is, standard on this big bird and a lot of fly wing helicopters. And then that's where the similarity ends. Well, beside the scale, of course. So on the RotorScale, it has angle mode, which is very similar to me, is a full hands-on, collective pitch where you have to control the altitude, elevation of the helicopter, and then you have to keep your hand on the stick full time, especially the drone style control. For me, it was really hard to keep the bird in the air. Now Flywing has an ATTI mode, and it would drift in the wind, but it was maintaining elevation for you, which is, almost like cruise control-ish. GPS is full self-driving, self-centering, everything. But ATTI mode, you have to maintain horizontal location versus up and down, where angle mode is, you have to maintain everything pretty much. There's a slight breeze right now. You can see from the branches moving around. I'm gonna go a little bit lower to make sure I do my setting correctly to angle mode. To ATI mode versus angle mode. Just in case I do it wrong, it will drop to the floor. Let's go a little bit lower. If it will drop to the floor, it won't be too bad. All right, so now I'm in the ATTI mode, and you can see the wind is pushing the helicopter away. So you have to maintain horizontal location. So it's like a helicopter, optical flow. The wind will affect its location, positions. So thank you to RC Honest Review that he figured out how to change this to ATTI mode, which is very cool. You can see it drifting toward me right now. Switching to GPS, and it stays in place just like the Flywing does. ATTI mode is way better angle mode. Back to GPS flying, very easy, a little bit less hands-on, which you want to cruise around without worrying about crashing. It is very nice. All right, let's switch to ATTI mode again. It's drifting. So you get both hands on the stick in ATTI mode. Make sure nothing, Make sure you don't crash into trees, fences like I have. But other than that, you know, in a low wind condition, it's very manageable. I like that flare up a little bit in the ATTI mode. It seems a little bit faster or more responsive. Just doing ATTI mode. I tried angle mode once and that was horrible. I crashed, semi-crash. It was coming toward me and I didn't want to crash into the pool cage behind me. So I cut the power and let it drop to the floor. Luckily, you know, I didn't mow the lawn, and it bent the skid, broke my guns. But other than that, it was good. The orange tail on this baby definitely helps out IDing which way the helicopter is facing. Alright, let's see if we can do a beautiful landing in ATTI mode. Looks really good, sound really good. One thing about flying GPS is that on the RotorScale they say that don't fly too low to the floor, or else you might have some kind of interference with the GPS signal bouncing back and forth. And also on these GPS models, when you take off, you know, it has a tendency to jump in the air on takeoff, which, you know, very unrealistic. But with ATTI mode, you can take off slowly, as you can see earlier. I wish I could do a little bit slower to be more scale-like, but I had to practice doing that. This is the first time I did an ATTI takeoff. Alright, let's land for real this time. That was too close. So there you go. You can switch and go to ATTI mode on your RotorScale models. Thank you to RC Honest Reviews. It was definitely easy process to do. So look him up. If you want me to do a video of it, that's fine too, but I don't want to take credit for his work. So thank you for watching. Hope you have a good day. Until next time. Bye bye.